It's the Texas weather discussion video for Friday, the 24th of August. I'm Donovan Neal. We've entered the pattern where our weather really doesn't change much. We will forecast hot and humid days with plenty of sunshine for this weekend, today, and much of next week. So here's the upper air look across the nation this afternoon across the continental United States. Broad ridging still exists here in North Texas. That's why we still have that dry air mass. We have troughing just to the north of us, and we have troughing to the northeast of us, which is why the deep south remains pretty dry as a result. On the watch warning map, we have not much going on this morning. Very dry for the very quiet for this time of the year. On the convective outlooks, we have a standard slight risk in severe storms in place for parts of Iowa and parts of Illinois and parts of the northern parts of Missouri, some of the adjacent areas. On day 2, we have marginal risk for severe storms for parts of the central high plains to the Great Lakes states, and on day 3, we have standard slight risk in effect for parts of the Dakotas and parts of the Great Lakes states. And we stay completely dry in North Texas for these next several days. And let's take a look at the tropics, the weather in the tropics. We have that little wave emerging from the coast of Africa. The NHC only gives it a 10% chance of developing during the next 5 days. I think it'll have a very hard time developing due to a lot of cool water and dry air and shear. But the NHC still only gives it a 10% chance of developing during the next 5 days. We'll have to wait and see how this behaves next week. But the main talk on the board is Hurricane Lane, which is basically skirting the coast of the Hawaiian Islands. At one point, this had maximum sustained winds of 160 miles an hour 2 days ago, but now it's down to 120 miles an hour. It's expected to skirt the Hawaiian coast for the next for basically all of tomorrow as it turns left on Sunday and weakens to a tropical storm by Sunday evening as it moves through cooler water. So let's go on to the model output. This is the 060 run of the GFS that valid this afternoon at 1 o'clock. You can see we have troughing just to the north of us. Broad ridging still exists where we're at, and down here the weather really doesn't change much. We should stay mostly dry and very sunny, very hot, with highs mostly in the upper 90s. Some spots could see 100s today. And let's go for the weather for the weekend. Same thing on Saturday and same thing on Sunday. The weather really doesn't change much. Hot, humid, and sunny. Highs mostly in the upper 90s. And here's Monday of next week. Weather really doesn't change much. Hot, humid, highs mostly in the mid to upper 90s. And that's the same story for much of next week. This is Tuesday. This is Wednesday. And Thursday. And a week from today, Friday the last day of meteorological fall, the last day of August. We have troughing to the north of us. Broad ridging still exists in the south, and down here we still remain dry. Highs will be in the mid 90s with more sun than clouds. Here's the end of the 10-day forecast period. This is Monday, the 3rd of September. We still have ridging in effect for much of the central United States, and down here we still remain dry. But you can see for the numbers coming off of the GFS ensemble, you can see that we're mild now, but highs mostly stay in the mid to upper 90s for the closing of August, and then highs basically back down to the low to mid 70s as we approach September, with lows in the mid to upper 70s. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll run it in the blog. My next video will be posted on around Monday, tomorrow morning. Jonathan Williams should have the blog updates covered this weekend. If you can, catch your local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and a great weekend, and Godspeed.